and Now biscuits.
Prime Minister extends gratitude to the people. Samuel Boy appointed as acting IRC Commissioner General. And former Electoral Commissioner's case to proceed to trial. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. As Papua New Guinea celebrates its 50th Christmas since independence, Prime Minister James Marape has thanked Papua New Guineans for their understanding and cooperation in working towards the development of the country amidst the country's downsides, tribal conflicts and lawlessness.
Prime Minister James Marape said in general, 2025 was quite a successful year for the country. Mr. Marape thanked citizens as well as residents and international partners for remaining as friends to Papua New Guinea in economic and trade and government-to-government relations.
2025, a monumental year that has rolled by, and we're now facing our Christmas 2025, the 50th Christmas. Since we became an independent nation at 1975, and I want to firstly say thank you to the country for the country's tolerance, understanding, work together amidst our downsides and stresses, tribal conflicts, and other lawlessnesses that recurs from place to place. In the general scheme of things, I want to say 2025 has been quite a success for the country. All our international partners who have remained friends to PNG, whether in economic and trade relationships or government-to-government relations, or those who contribute to the society and community from and on behalf of the government, representing our people. I just want to offer a big thank you for each and every one of us, our contribution to Papua New Guinea in year 2025.
He also thanked the Internal Revenue Commission and Customs for their contributions towards the country. Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has announced the appointment of Samuel Boy as the acting Commissioner General for Internal Revenue Commission during a press conference in Port Moresby today.
Prime Minister James Marape said this appointment was done by the Cabinet. He said Samuel Boy has been with Internal Revenue Commission for the last 30 years, serving as the Ration Saving Commissioner Operations. He said the Cabinet has appointed him to carry out the good work as he brings with him the institutional memory. The Prime Minister also stated that he had tasked the new Acting General Commissioner at an earlier attempt to deliver the ICT systems strengthening at IRC.
I want to also indicate Cabinet has appointed Mr. Sam Loy, one of the commissioners, as Acting Commissioner General. Sam Loy has been with IRC for the last 30 years. He is the Ration Saving Commissioner Operations, and we've now, Cabinet has appointed him as the Acting Commissioner General to carry on the good work. He brings to the table institutional memory, continuity especially, and I've tasked him to, at the very earliest, to deliver the ICT system strengthening we want to make happen at IRC. Never forget, IRC had a system attack, I think a year or so earlier. So from that system attack, for them to be collecting at 97% this year, as big shout out to IRC, they've done well.
Jacinta Dr. National EMTV News.
The National Airports Corporation signed an agreement today officially announcing the upgrade of Buka Airport, scheduled to take place in the coming year.
NAC Chairman Jacob Anga stated the project will consist of 2 phases. Phase 1 will involve a complete refurbishment of the current terminal. Phase 2 will focus on extending the runway, specifically after clearance is given.
We will let the ABG government and your office, regional member's office, to then deal with the landowners on both sides of the airstrip, north and the south end, to ensure that the clearance is given. Once the clearance is given, that will then set as a condition precedent to initiate the CADIP 3 program of extending the runway so you can enjoy the A220.
The upgrade is expected to begin next year and aims to accommodate more flights from larger aircrafts and attract additional airline companies. Regional member for Bougainville, Peter Chamalili Jr., acknowledged the national government, NAC management and other stakeholders for their leadership, which led to this agreement. He stated the refurbishment of the airport will significantly boost the tourism sector in Bougainville.
Particularly with our airports prepared for us to fulfill the sentiments or the intent by our Prime Minister and the government to Bougainville that we need to be economically independent.
Mr. Chamalili also acknowledged the spike in airfares for visitors traveling to Bougainville. He stated this was due to certain restrictions set in place. However, he assured that these issues are not being overlooked.
We see the prices and we are advocating for a fairer price for our passengers traveling to and from Bougainville. And one of those interventions is what we're going to be signing today.
Zola Yinangwe, National EMTV News.
Prime Minister James Marape has commended the Internal Revenue Commission for collecting 97% of the total revenue forecast for 2025 as of yesterday, under the leadership of former Commissioner General Sam Coyne.
That's quite a monumental achievement. We've raised the bar for them to collect more this year. They've collected, they've worked, and this time last year they've done 700 million kina more than they did last year, meaning that they've now tracking 97% of the forecasted revenue collections, not to include what will be the total figure as we clock off at 31st December 2025. And so a big shout out to IRC.
6 newly elected local level government presidents of Kikori District were formally sworn in recently in Port Moresby. Open member for Kikori, Soroi Eoe, urged Kikori LLG managers to guide the new presidents to deliver services effectively. The new presidents are Charles Mayu, Maya Peke, Ave Avo, Maurice Tau Devon, John Kaimau Kimave, and Silas Saraya. Open member Soroi Eoe said funds are limited, but 130,000 kina will be allocated to each LLG president next year, urging them to use the money wisely to make changes in their community. Eoe further stressed on accountability, citing Section 119 of the law allowing investigation into provincial government spending. He said each ward member will get 30,000 kina to improve their areas, part of reforms pushing for 5-year development plans and accountability, adding that so much money has been disappearing and he will not hesitate to investigate. The open member said reforms the district is creating are important as they will ensure accountability. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, yum.
Beef stiff, right?
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You me holy man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice gear.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on Television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush. Good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with Television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. The National Court has ruled that former Electoral Commissioner Simon Sinai has sufficient legal grounds to proceed to trial regarding dispute over his eligibility. Justice David Cannings presided over the motion hearing at the Waigani Courthouse today.
During the motion hearing at the National Court, Justice David Cannings, in his ruling, said it was in the interest of justice that former Electoral Commissioner be given the chance to proceed to trial, which is set for February 4, 2026. Justice Cannings said he cannot dismiss the case based on the argument that Sinai has other motives. Cannings said he feels that the plaintiff, Mr. Sinai, is genuinely aggrieved on the date of birth that was taken into account to terminate him. Justice Cannings said Sinai has something to argue about and it will now be tested during trial. Sinai's lawyer from the Solomon Wanis Lawyers, Michael John, gave an update on the matter following the hearing.
State has filed an application under Section 12, Order 12, Rule 40 of the National Court Rules to dismiss my client, former Electoral Commissioner Simon Sinai's proceeding, seeking declaratory orders for breach of his constitutional rights and seeking further declaratory orders for confirming his bad dates. They filed an application to dismiss the proceeding, and court, after hearing submissions from both parties, dismissed the application for dismissal and issued further directions and confirmed the matter for trial on the 4th of February 2026.
Sinai's term as electoral commissioner was revoked in November 2025 by the appointing committee chaired by the Prime Minister because he had reached the mandatory retirement age of 60 in 2022. Sinai's lawyer argued that his client was born in 1968 and his current age would be 57. The trial is now set for 4th February 2026. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
A historic 35-meter flagpole used during Papua New Guinea's independence flag racing in Port Moresby in 1975 has been re-erected in Walum in Imbongo, Southern Highlands Province.
The flagpole marked a key moment in the nation's history on September 16, 1975, when Papua New Guinea flag was raised for the first time and the Australian flag was lowered for the last time at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium. The pole was about to be disposed, but Justice and Attorney General and Imbongo District Member Pila Niningi feels that the 50-year-old pole had to be preserved for future generations. Minister Niningi then brought the flagpole up to his district recently and re-erected the pole at the Waluma District headquarters. Mr. Niningi said he sought and received approval from relevant authorities to take custody of the flagpole. The minister personally funded the transportation of the flagpole, moving it from Port Moresby to Ley Wharf and then to Walume. Minister Niningi said the flagpole symbolizes the leadership of the country's first Prime Minister, the late Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare, who led PNG to independence. Pakatambua National EMTV News.
The police force in Western Highlands Province kicked off their Christmas and New Year operations today with a show of strength, conducting a convoy of more than 20 vehicles around Mount Hagen City.
Police gathered at the station as early as 6 a.m. today to start off their Christmas and New Year operations. Over 20 vehicles were in a convoy around Mount Hagen City, led by the Provincial Police Commander-Chief Superintendent John Sagom and the Police Station Commander for Mount Hagen, Senior Inspector Stephen Filippo. They started at the police station, drove all the way to Agentech, back to the city and all the way up to Top Town. They made stopovers at certain locations to raise awareness about their operations this season. They then convoyed down to town and around the Warakum area, up to Tarangau and then to the airport and back to the city. Their awareness was based on 3 key points, which were on the liquor ban, transportation of harmful substances, and carrying of bush knives around the city, and also observing important traffic rules. The police also advised the general public to make the festive season safe for everyone to enjoy with families. Bitolnachiwas were reminded to be mindful of rubbish disposal and spitting. The police then convoyed back to Kimininga Police Barracks. This was PPC Sagom's remarks after the show of strength.
Our focus will be women, girls and children and also other citizens. We must ensure that their safety is protected at the highest so that we can look after them well. And the other incident was down at Ramba Road, down at Kuka, going down towards Uruguay, where we saw the other young lady who was killed. Unfortunately,
He further said the province image has really dropped due to some incidents in the past weeks. Thus, the police were urged to do the Christmas operations and make sure it is a peaceful one.
the liberty of girls, women, and children is protected at the highest level. Why I am saying this is because the past few weeks going back, the province image has really dropped down because of 2 incidents that happened in the outskirts of the city.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
As excitement builds for the Christmas and New Year celebrations within the nation's capital, city wardens are working hard to ensure public safety for all commuters.
While visiting some of the suburbs today, city wardens were seen busy controlling traffic at bus stops and looking out for troublemakers in public spaces. Chairman of NCD Peace and Order Mediation spoke to the media today at Manu, explaining what city wardens are expected to do during this festive period.
The creative initiative so that to protect him, residents, the citizens from Papua New Guinea who reside in the capital city, especially Mama Pigini, mothers, daughters, and sisters. Planet time with petty crime work look up, pull him phone, pull him back. Planet time holy ball Mama Mary Pigini go on daily activities also.
Mr. Tambi said their main goal is to reduce criminal activities during this time.
All Maggie work on drink, na calm, na holy ball Mary Pigini, Mama Pigini, hospital arrest. We will crime, reduce it, crime go in jail, city, hospital arrest where crime work go into it.
When reflecting on the city warden's progress, Mr. Tambi confidently said they have progressed a lot and aim to maintain the momentum in the new year.
So people we start on last year since October become December, now January, February, 2025, now I'm almost December now. Now tomorrow I'm Christmas now. So now people work on for 1 year and 1 month solid, and people work on look what the city blaming.
City wardens have received recognition from stakeholders, and through trainings provided, they continue to thrive.
And stakeholders or police, work with city warden, RTA, road traffic authority work with them, city warden, community leaders work with them, city warden, and then at the same time, all church family to work with them, city warden. So, time work with the stakeholders, and people work with the city warden and look at them city blaming.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Member for Wabek, Dr. Lino Tom, is of the view that many societies today are normalizing bad practices that hinder societal development.
Sharing his perspective on political leadership, Dr. Lino said, when a leader fails to deliver, this reflects the society he or she belongs to.
Society to me plans come up with a society now. And that is one of the reasons why the country is going down. No one think of politician it starts from the society. It starts from the home. And from there it goes up. Only I'm growing up man become a politician. And when that home is not operating well, and when that society and culture is not operating well, we will still have problems.
Dr. Lino family stated that change begins with individuals in the society.
Because change will start from us. Change won't start from the parliament. Our society is actually transformed into a very fake society. If you look at it, our society is transformed into a very fake society.
He revealed some of the negative practices of society.
You may complain, but to complain from me, but I'm not making something. You may not have a vocal. You may line to complain, line to call. Sila no house trying to get us all passing by me. So all something you mean long story now.
Admitting the fact that most times during deaths, many show up in numbers to contribute compared to when someone is alive and urgent help is needed.
You know long house trying to start it to talk. You mean stop it to call passing because suppose you may not stop matter all China and India but take over the country now you may become a overgrown inside the country.
Dr. Tom reiterated that this is not a good practice and people should completely do away with it.
A lot of people we seem to be happy and we walk around as if everything is happening for us, but you don't know, silently, deeply within everyone else, they are fighting a battle that no one knows. So it's a difficulty for all of us.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
A total of 165 Bibles were distributed in 2 prison outreaches carried out by the Universal Church in Papua New Guinea.
100 Bibles were given at Buimo Prison in Ley Morobe Province a few months ago, and 65 Bibles were distributed on December 17th at Bomana Prison in Port Moresby. Though held at different times, both visits carried the same message of faith, hope, and transformation. The main message shared in both locations was clear and powerful: to exchange a weapon for the word of God. The message was based on the verse, "You are the light of the world." More recently, on December 17th, the church visited Bomana Prison in Port Moresby. Around 40 prisoners were present, representing more than 900 inmates. The prisoners were encouraged to understand that when a person meets God and surrenders their life to Jesus, they become light no matter where they are. These visits took place at times when many prisoners felt forgotten, especially towards the end of the year when family visits are rare. Through this social and spiritual action, immediate needs were met, but above all, souls were strengthened. Both in Ley and Port Moresby, many lives were blessed, believing that the word of God will continue to spread inside these prisons, bringing salvation, transformation, and a new beginning. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The kina closed lower at 0.2351 US dollars in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying 0.2276 US dollars, 0.3367 Australian dollars, 0.1848 euro, and 35.27 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The all-new GWM Power has the best-in-class pulling power. Book a test drive today and hop into Broco Motors for a spin.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
On the go and need a quick update? Talk to Tisa Bank. No logging, no typing, just your voice.
Hey Siri, what's my balance? Your balance is 2,578 kina.
Activate voice banking in 3 simple steps. 1. Update your Tisa Bank mobile app to the latest version. 2. Set up Siri on your iPhone if not already enabled. 3. Start voice banking with Tisa. Tisa Bank. Banking on change.
It's the season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. Relatives and immediate family members of the late Daylin Yapi, who was tragically killed on the outskirts of Mount Hagen City, have appealed for peace while demanding that justice be served.
During the funeral service of late Dylan Yapi yesterday afternoon at Komkui community in Mount Hagen, her father Michael Yapi called for peace and demanded justice over his daughter's death. Michael Yapi, who is a Christian, said taking up such strong decision to overcome and forgive the perpetrators who killed his daughter would change the mindset and lives of many people in the community.
Peace me make him. Me forgive him this man who said he killed him picking any blow me. So stupid man he kill him, me too forgive him. Okay, tribal man kill him, me too forgive him. Forgive him a minimum sem. Because me no like all him belebia, no good belebia by killing me too.
Mr. Yapi stressed that after the burial of his daughter, he wants to see changes in the mindset of the youths and adds for peace in Komkui community.
Beginning and me give him law, name blow peace. So, and now me like Salem and go to final resting place. So all gonna talk blow die blow and back and finish now lo apenu. Me no like him, you blow gonna mama, you blow gonna Mary, you blow gonna man, kirape one blow talk blow, die blow girl lo.
He called on leaders to come forward and address such inhuman acts in the community.
Community believe in Bagarab now. Community, Emi require you now. You want to man, you say current picking any Mary, picking any man. You have to rise up. Voluntarily, you have to come forward. No, you may address him this issue now, pressing issue.
Meanwhile, late Dylan's relatives called for the perpetrators to face the law. In addition, Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagum clarified that 3 prime suspects have been arrested and in police custody. PPC Feda said these suspects were charged under rape and murder accordingly. Late Dylan's father bid his daughter farewell at her burial. Edward Luke, National MTV News, Mount Hagen.
The newly constructed Sky Mart Shopping Center in Mount Hagen officially opened its doors to the public yesterday. The grand opening ceremony took place in Mount Hagen, bringing a wave of confidence for both employment and economic growth in the region.
During the ceremony, Governor Rapa welcomed Sky Mart Managing Director Jimmy, his executives and staff to officially operate in Mount Hagen. Mr. Rapa stated that it is another milestone for Mount Hagen, indicating that Sky Mart will not only provide essential services but also create hundreds of job opportunities. Governor added that this is a step forward in boosting the local economy and supporting small businesses in the province. Sky Mart aims to serve as one-stop shopping destination featuring a wide range of products and services. With its strategic location facing the Mount Hagen main market, SkyMart is expected to become a vital hub for both residents and visitors of the province. Meanwhile, Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagum gave an assurance to all business investors in Mount Again that their safety is guaranteed by the local police. PPC further urged the locals and stakeholders to take full responsibility of investors and look out for them. Edward Luke, National EMTV News, Mount Again.
A new lifeline for rural farmers was officially opened in inland Bainin Rural LLG, promising to unlock economic opportunities and improve essential services.
After years of struggle, farmers in the Vunapaladin Burit area are celebrating the completion of a crucial 3.5-kilometer agriculture feeder road funded through the national government and World Bank. Papua New Guinea Agriculture Commercialization and Diversification Project Coordinator Martin Powell says this 4.56 million kina project is more than just a road. It's a direct link to markets and a better life for cocoa farmers.
Upgrading tertiary roads like these, feeder roads, are very beneficial to the communities. In some of the launchings that we've been to, or I've been to over the years, people are really quite emotional about the difference that it can make to their lives.
East New Britain Governor Michael Marum described the road as a pathway to development, marking a decisive step forward for communities long held back by poor access.
Agriculture is the backbone of our economy. When farmers are supported, families are supported, and when families are supported, our province grows stronger. I encourage the community to take ownership of this road, look after it, and use it productively for the benefit of present and future generations.
With the road now accessible to PMVs, the back-breaking burden of carrying produce to market on foot is over. The project also incorporates community maintenance training to ensure this vital artery serves the region for generations. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
During this season of giving, the Eastern Highlands Provincial Government provided Ungay Bena District with funding of approximately 3.5 million kina for various projects.
The presentation was done at the Eastern Highlands Governor's Office by Governor Simon Sia to the Ungay Bena MP, Kinokafeo.
We are big martial community of people blaming governors for your support and funding. People district come short because people focus on one side as well go down, and people are coming now and by go towards the other side.
The over 3 million kina funding will be used for the construction of district roads, a bridge, the installation of a solar power system, and educational support.
So we thank you for your leadership and for the funding. But we will make sure we will deliver the project on time. We already covered 700 meters of graveling and 3 kilometers of lateral grading already.
MP Feo said the much anticipated Matheson 40-kilometer bridge itself will serve 3 areas, including Goroka, Ungay Bena, and Chuave district in Simbu province. Meanwhile, Governor Sia said the provincial government has entrusted the projects to various contractors, appealing for them to deliver the projects successfully. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
Moving to overseas news, the U.S. and Iran have traded barbs at the United Nations Security Councils over conditions for reviving nuclear talks.
Both countries held 5 rounds of talks prior to the 12-day war between Iran and Israel in June. The talks have faced major stumbling blocks over uranium enrichment on Iranian soil, a practice Western powers want eliminated to minimise the risk of weaponisation. The US says America remains ready for direct negotiations.
I've worked for President Trump in 2 administrations now, and I can tell you
In both administrations, President Trump extended the hand of diplomacy to Iran. But instead of taking that hand of diplomacy, you continue to put your hand in the fire. Step away from the fire, sir, and take President Trump's hand of diplomacy. It's extended to you.
We appreciate any fair and meaningful negotiation, but insisting on zero enrichment policy, it is contrary to our rights as a member of the NPT. And it means that they are not pursuing the fair negotiation. They want to dictate their predetermined intention on Iran. Iran will not bow down to any pressure and intimidation.
In immediate days after the Bondi terrorist attack, the New South Wales Police forces police policies and resources in response to major incidents would be reviewed. It has raised questions around readiness for police to respond to active shooter threats, particularly in public places.
Inside the Great Synagogue in Sydney, Rabbi Benjamin Elton reckons in a community left shattered.
I think this is a crisis of safety for the whole Australian community.
That feeling remains palpable as authorities now face questions about the immediate response to the Bondi terror attack.
We've just had the worst terror attack on Australian soil, so we didn't succeed in stopping it. There's a failure there. Probably almost always, as success has many fathers, failure actually also has many points where things break down.
One of those points under investigation was why police on duty only had Glock pistols that require officers to shoot from close range. In New South Wales, only specialist officers such as the Tactical Operations Unit and the Riot Squad have long-arm rifles.
I'll reiterate, that is subject to the investigation at the moment. We base our policing response on the threat that exists at the time.
In North America and some European countries, tactical operations units are often deployed for everyday patrols, instead of just responding to incidents like an active shooter situation. Some now believe Australia should do the same.
You go to France, you go to Italy, you go to Germany, you will see armed guards, members of the armed forces in fact, who have been stationed by the government around synagogues.
We don't necessarily need to see a scene where tactical police with long arms are ubiquitous, but I think on occasions like Hanukkah by the Sea would feel reassured.
Lessons from one of the country's darkest chapters.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mel Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mel Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
season to win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 Kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 Kina for 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 Kina or more on selected more bundles in Good Pella Data plans or get 50 Kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
The all-new, powerful GWM Power. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice gear.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush. The good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on MTV.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The NCD Governors Cup soccer tournament continues to deliver exciting matches with teams fighting for a spot in the finals.
The football tournament is now into its 4th day of round games, with more games scheduled to play tomorrow to fully complete all the round games. The NCD Governors Cup football coordinator, Peter Matthew, noted few changes made on the game timeline, stating that teams have been given a break to spend time with their families and to later resume for final playoffs.
Tomorrow and by last day, we will complete round robin games. And then we have a break on Friday, which is a Boxing Day. Then we'll resume again on Saturday, we'll finish in quarterfinals, and then move into grand final on Sunday.
He gave an update on the top teams for men's division and women's division with the rundown of the progress ladder as of yesterday.
So men's division and top 2 will qualify, while women's division and by top 4 from both pools. So can look at women's division, you got most likely all the teams will participate inside quarterfinal ladder.
He also noted the women's top teams and highlighted the importance of consistency in order to qualify for the finals.
This current one, show whether all by strong yet na sana this position na only going up last day because slightly suppose all lose now. You got chances from the 3rd placing or 4th placing to sneak into this 2 top position qualify finals. So men's division and top 2 will qualify, while women's division and by top 4.
Isabella Narapal, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab for dinner. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
To win big with Telecom with our Big Pella Christmas giveaway. There's 5,000 Kina up for grabs for 20 lucky winners. There will be 5 winners across each region. There are also weekly prizes of 1,000 Kina with 20 weekly winners drawn over 5 weeks. To enter, recharge 20 Kina or more on selected more bundles and Good Pella data plans or get 50 Kina or more of Get Power. Major prize drawn December 23rd. Terms and conditions apply. Telecom, the feel-good network.
The GWM Tank 300 has all the amazing creature comforts you want. And it really loves going off-road. Hop into Barocco Motors for a spin. Book a test drive today.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy. True inspiration through generations.
You're watching Truka Sports. The NCD Governors Cup Rugby Tournament delivered the second round of its games with energetic and determined teams competing in Day 4.
The NCD Governors Cup Rugby Tournament coordinator, Judah John, highlighted the progress of the games and noted the most outstanding teams.
Currently, all game was almost all team all club. Play all good all game like best all most all team was all Jets, all Joyce Bay Roosters, 5-4 all game best all now. All me outstanding the side uni PNG of all.
He said rugby teams are scheduled to enter their round 3 matches on Thursday and Friday.
So after we play complete team, round 3 we play tomorrow.
Number 4 scores remain.
Friday we play final draw we play with we picking top 2 tassel 16 play pool we play pick all top 2 tassel. So from there we pick all top 2 na we play final format we play. After lap now we play going playoffs na semi na final.
He said the rugby games are played at 2 separate fields, which are Connie Tigers Oval and UPNG Field.
From there, we crisscross him draw round 3, so all teams play the same. Connie Tigers Oval, but shift come and all teams play Leal or 2 play round ball, but shift collapse the side. We play making the same. So from there now, we play maybe call 1 play break, otherwise we play complete team. Finals to me play Saturday.
Isabella Narapal, Trukai Sports.
That ends Truka Sports. The Morning Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henau, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
The GWM Tank 500 has a super luxurious interior with 7 family-friendly seats, and it really loves going off-road. Book a test drive today and hop into Barocco Motors for a spin.
For the very first time in Papua New Guinea, Mail Research and Marketing Consultants proudly launched the 5th issue of the Mail Review magazine commemorating PNG's 50th Golden Jubilee independence. 2 volumes, 500 pages each. Volume 1 covers government politics and leadership, while Volume 2 highlights the private sector, state-owned entities as service providers, and NGOs. Together, they cover the period from 1972 to 2025. This 1,000-page collection reflects PNG's 50 years and sets the foundation for the next 50.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
For Christmas, we do cook and nice gear.
These are a few of my favorite things.
Join me every Saturday and Sunday nights at 7:30 p.m. for some Christmas cheer and entertainment on television Christmas.
Gift to give to my sister is definitely her own home and brush. The good Lord has brought me this far. Another year.
Nothing like a good Christmas shake-up this holiday season. Join us in the magic of Christmas on weekends with Television Christmas. 7:30 Saturday and Sunday nights, right here on EMTV.
Dreaming for more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You may hold him and walk one time. Oh, 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 oh.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, mostly fine to becoming partly cloudy, with chances of few showers. Daro, partly cloudy with few showers. Kerama, mostly fine to partly cloudy overnight with few showers possible. Alota, partly cloudy with few showers, and Popondetta, partly cloudy periods with chances of few showers. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly cloudy with chances of few showers. Medeng, partly cloudy periods with possible showers at night. Wewak, partly cloudy periods with few showers. And Vanimo, cloudy periods with some showers. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy periods. Kavieng, partly cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kimbe, partly cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Buka, mostly cloudy with some rain showers and thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Again City, partly cloudy to cloudy overnight with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy with few showers. And Mendi, Tari and Wabek, partly cloudy with few showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Wednesday, the 24th of December 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.